Gaming like a noob. Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do. It would help me out a lot. Now, the cold seems to be coming back, but yeah, I don't know. It could be just morning problems, but yeah. Anyway, it's Friday, it's Telford, and we're going to try to get together this episode so I can upload it for you today, which is, let me see, the 6th of September. So hopefully I will be able to put it up so that you'll get to see it this evening. Oh crap, I'm trying to turn off everything in my phone so we don't get any weird sounds in the background. Anyway, we're going to start out against Barnet at home. I'm going to be a bit off in my head because as I said, I'm not feeling 100% and really tired and so on. So excuse me if I am a bit slow in the head today. I think that's the best way to summarize it. But yeah, let's move on here. Let's see what we can do today. Who do we want to play? I mean, most of my players are really tired. I think we're going to go and try to rest Ennis and get Aston Missing back in the team. Tasker for Kyle Knowles. We go Tehan instead of Harrison. Who do we have on the left? Sam Murray should be back as well. Comerford is not really that well. He's 90% and Sam is 94, but he's 93 in that sharpness. So yeah, let's see. What else? Leahead, Miguel Azez, Kumas, Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson is very tired as well, but since what's his name? Ethan Kelly. Isn't he injured? Where's Ethan Kelly? There he is. Well, he's back in light training, so let's go into his training. Additional focus and put it on general rehab. I wish he stopped getting injured all the time and get into that goal scoring form that he had once upon a time. But I guess we're just gonna have to be happy with what he's performing at the moment. So yeah, let's see. I think this is how we're going to play, and I hope we can pull together a three-pointer today because we really need it. I'm thinking maybe we are, sorry about that, we are not playing in a good way. I'm going to tell them to be more expressive. And yeah. In transition, what should we do here? Counter press, regroup, hold shape, distribute there, and out of possession more often. Step up more. I think that's a good thing for them to do. And pressing trap, I want to press and trap them outside and then stop their crosses. they can't get the ball in the here area, it's going to be hard for them to score. So, yeah. I guess that's just my logic. And what's this? Oh, well. I think we're going to try it like this and hope and see that we can win today. Aston Mission has been out for quite some time. Looks like he's happy to be back in the squad, though. Well, he has been injured a lot, so we can always mark him tightly, as they say, and want me to do. Let's see what we can see here. I think we're going to go like that. And, yeah. Let's get this game on the way. Come on, Telford. And we're faced against Barnet, who is a team in the bottom of the division. 18th. So, pretty close to the bottom anyway. But it seems like they are starting out as a better team here, even if it's only 3 minutes into the game, or they almost score there. Come on. What am I doing wrong here? I definitely feel like it's harder to play the 4-4-2 and oh yes, Michael Jones, 1-0. 1-0 from Michael Jones. I mean, it's the way I've played and been successful in many of my Football Manager saves, and that's why it's hard for me to change it up, and I feel like I miss out on coverage of the pitch if I don't play 4-4-2. But yeah, of course, I feel like maybe I need to try and adapt my play to and change it up, because I do feel like they have done something to make 4-4-2 a harder formation to play. Let me see. Oh, come on. But yeah, that's just what I feel. It might not be true at all. Might just be me not being able to make it really happen in this save. I don't know. His head. Oh, Hutchinson. Hutchinson. Oh, come on. I would love to be up 2 or 3-0 in half-time, because I think we're going to take out Hutchinson for Luke Young. Oh, that's number 2. That is number 2, an own goal. We take any goal, and yep, an own goal is good enough for me. Just as long as we score and they don't. Good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we really need this. We've been struggling the last couple of episodes, I feel. Oh, that was a beautiful goal. A good free kick and a beautiful goal, I must say. 3-0. The change is gonna come. That's it. Just putting some power to it immediately. That's cool. How many spectator attendance? 2,128 today. Quite good, I feel. But it's not good enough for us. We need more if we are to get our finances to work out. Are walking behind today? It feels like it. Let's go dressing room here, and let's go. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's start the second half, and let's just play about 5 or 10 minutes into the game, and then we take out Hutchinson for Luke Young. Azez, Jones, Kumas. Gets it to Murray. To head. Will he shoot? Yes, he will. And ooh. Nice one. Come on. Azez with the corner. And Tasker. Ooh. Wasn't to be there. Here comes Barnett. Get the ball away from him, please. Win the ball back. Murray. Azez. Kumas. Kumas. Ooh. Corner. And we're pressuring on. Yes, it feels quite nice at the moment. Feels like we really are the better team today. Head. Murray. And it goes out to Jones. Michael Jones. Zanje. Azez. Ooh. He was trying to place that up in the corner. Would have been a lovely goal. Murray with the corner. Head is in there, but no. Jones. Ooh. Aiming for the stars. I think we're going to take out Hutchinson now. Luke Young is going to come in. And that's a player with a lot of potential, but he's nowhere near his potential at the moment, of course. But he needs to play in order to develop, so here we go. And Hutchinson needed to rest, of course. He was very tired as well. And since we were 3-0 up, I thought it was a good idea. Let's see if it is. Here comes Barnett. Oh, crap. They hit the post. We get it away. Come on. Focus, lads. We are better than this. Couple of changes from Barnett. Will that improve it or make it worse for us? Ihan. Oh, Azez is really tired. We need to take him off as well. And we get Neil Johnson to come in there. So, let's see if we can keep it up without having Miguel Azez in the team. He is a star player, of course. Been behind 2 of the goal as well here, I see. He got 2 assists. So, yeah. Nothing happening. I'm happy when nothing happens here now. The time can run away so that we are done with this game. I am in a bit of a hurry to record and edit and everything so that I can have that done before I go to work today. So, but it will come up this evening. Oh, come on. And I don't think I have any really important thing to do this weekend. So Saturday I should be able to find the time to record our City Skylines for Sunday as well. So I'm feeling good about that. So I do have some things to do at home, some cleaning and some things to get fixed here at the home, but I should be able to find the time to do some recording as well. So that's nice. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the game is over. 90 minutes, and we won it. Finally a 3-pointer again. So I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here, second game of this episode. It's the FA Cup game, and we are going to face Mansfield away from League 2. So yeah, I guess we'll get a taste of what waits us if we manage to get promoted this season. And I have a new player. He's just going to be there the season out, and it's Leonie Lambert. And the only reason I got him was because I needed a fourth central defender because they were getting tired very often. So now I can rest 2 and use 2 because I think he's hopefully good enough to be one of them when we're looking at the ability and the potential ability. So, but we got Lee Head injured, which of course isn't good at all. And I think we're gonna get Glenn Fitzgerald in there. And yeah, do we have anyone that we have forgotten about? Yeah, Ethan Kelly, of course. Let's get him instead of Ben Graham on the bench. And I think we're gonna put Ennis back to get the link up to work properly, I hope. And yeah, I don't think there's much more we can do. We could bring in Bennett perhaps instead of Kumas. Let's see if the star rating is exactly the same. So the team has worked quite well with Lewis Kumas on the pitch. So let's continue to have him there. And we try not to use, if not needed. Sometime in the second half, we might bring him on just to try and get him to get slowly back into the team. And same with Lambert. We don't want to stress him in. His sharpness is not the best. But we're going to try and see what happens here. It's nervously, of course. I'm a bit nervous to see if we can stand any chance whatsoever against the League 2 team. Because if we get promoted, that's the teams we're going to play next season. And we really want that, don't we? Paul Hutchinson stressed. All right. Let's kick off. Let's skip. Let's get on with it. Wallace, Sherwood, Letty Fairweather. All right. Oh, Hutchinson, Jones. Ah, oh, come on. That's not fair. Murray. Let's see. Kumas. Oh, gets it in there. Jones. Oh, come on. Now I've read there is some news about Football Manager 25, and the biggest or the only really news that they brought out now in this development update is that it's going to be released at the end of November instead of early November as it usually is, and that you won't be able to manage international teams. So yeah, which I don't do on these saves, but when I play for myself, I do sometimes try to get the job in as an English manager, but yeah, that's on very rare occasions actually, so it's not something that I'm gonna be missing super much, but yeah. And I guess, oh, let's see here, Ethan Ennis, 1-0 for Telford. We are actually looking like the better team here at the start anyway, so that's good. We could do with some FA Cup money, so I'll be very pleased if we can go as long as possible here, or as far as possible, I should say. Most welcome would be an away game against Manchester United or something, so because I think that would give us some money to maybe for a week make money instead of losing money, so yeah, that would be interesting to see. Harrison, Tasker, Harrison. is slowly building up here, it seems like. Johnson. Aziz, back to Johnson, back to Aziz, into Hodgkinson. Here we come. Jones. Can Jones score here? Yes, he can! Michael Jones, 2-0. Brilliant. And we have a chance here to go through in the FA Cup. Really, really nice, I must say. This is really nice. 2-0. Bit of a surprise for me. I thought we were going to struggle. Well, the game is far from over, so we can still struggle. This can all turn around in a very quick way. But right now it looks very, very promising. Ennis. Ethan Ennis. Out to Murray. Murray. Jones. Oh, brought down. Probably be a penalty here. Yes. And who is it? Hodgkinson? Or who will put the... Aziz, I guess. Aziz, penalty taker. And he puts it in. 3-0 for Telford. What a glorious start to the game. And if they don't get too tired, I don't think I'm going to be using Ethan Kelly today. I want to rest him. Oh, this is some screaming from the spectators. They're in ecstatic mode here, I guess. Uzanje. Murray. We are going to try and bring in the new Lent defender to get him some playtime, but that's going to be at the end of the game. Here's Murray. And Murray, oh, shoots over. But maybe we'll rest Hodgkinson in the second half. I don't know. We do have a league game quite close to this game, so well, let's see here. Kumas. Correct. So yeah, if we could rest some of the star players to be able to play in the next league game, that would be perfect. And Hodgkinson is our star player. Well, he's not ours. We're only lent him, so I guess we're going to be struggling to find some attacking power next season if we can't loan him again. We just have to wait and see. Tasker. Johnson. Hodgkinson. Ah, come on. That was bad. A bad receiver from Hodgkinson there, I guess. 36 minutes. It's 3-0 away against Manfield. And, yeah, I wonder where they are placed in the league. What position they have in the league table in League 2. Because, yeah, as I've said, if we get promoted, they are the type of teams that we're going to be facing next season. So, yeah, it's good to see that we do stand a chance to play in the division. Oh, Ennis. Ennis. Ooh. And it feels weird. I mean, they are a division higher than us. 3,688 people here. And I'm going to be very pleased here. I'm not going to do some outstretch arm, but I'm going to do with that. And we're going to kick off the second half. Hodgkinson not very tired yet, so I'll give him 5-10 minutes before I do any changes. If I'm lucky, we might score another goal before that. And it... Ooh. Come on, Telford. We are good enough to be fighting for this. Let's see. We're getting close to taking... Ooh. Come on. Aziz with the corner. Can put one in here. I won't be hesitating for any changes. Ennis. Harrison. Tasker. Oh, that was a bad pass. But I think it's over for Hutchinson in this game. And we're going to bring in Luke Young. Here comes Mansfield though. Zange. Harrison. Harrison, long ball towards Jones. Tries to head it on. But there was nobody to receive that header. So now Luke Young comes on for Hutchinson. We can rest Hutchinson so he can be fit for fight for the next game in the league. The last game of this episode is the next game. So it would be great to have a strong team to put on the pitch for that game as well. We are going to make that defensive change as well, and I think we're going to do it now. We're going to take out Uzanje and put in Leone Lambert. Let's give him the debut. Oh, this is interesting. Kumas. Oh, come on. Great save. Lambert coming on, making his debut for Telford. Murray with the ball. Here's Jones. Gets it in there. Murray is there, but no. Here's Johnson. Getting up to Ennis. Ennis. Oh, that's... that was outside of the pitch. Let's see what happens here now. Mansfield with the ball. Ennis stealing that one in a very fashionable way. Johnson. Azez. Murray. Murray, can he get the ball in? He gets it into Jones. Jones, Murray. Ennis. Ennis! Ooh! Feels like he can dribble, that lad. He's done a couple of raids like that, and it's always nice to see. Azez to Kumas, and headed brought away. 60th minute, and we are actually the one putting pressure on them. That's nice to see. Assess is tired. Let's see, who do we have? We can put in Fitzgerald there, I think. Glenn Fitzgerald. And now we can't make any more changes, can we? So let's hope nobody gets injured or sent off. Come on, Telford. Harrison, Fitzgerald, Lambert, Johnson, Young, Tasker, trying to reach Ennis, does reach him. Ennis, dribble again. Oh, good pass to Fitzgerald there. He's looking like he could become a really good player, that Ethan Ennis. And that's an interesting thing to see. And yeah, it looks like we're going to win this FA Cup game, and that's going to be very interesting to see who will get in the next round. And so far, a good episode. We did. Oh, look at this. Ennis. Oh, Ennis. Ethan Ennis. He's just getting better and better here. Super. And yes, in the previous game in the league where we won, Woking actually drew away against J-Will in that round, so we catch up with 2 points closer to them. I think we have 43 now, or 46, and they have 48. 43, I think it is. So we still have a mountain to climb to get to Woking, to get to caught up with them. But yeah, there is a little glimmer in the end of the horizon anyway. And if we can start to play better and start to control and win the games that we are supposed to win, then things are looking good. And I'm hoping that we can get Ethan Kelly to really start what should I say, keeping himself free from injuries, because injuries are at the moment bringing him down quite a bit. And the time he takes to come back to goal. Oh, what a beautiful play. Did you all see that? That was very beautifully played, I must say. Look at this. Harrison, Ennis, Johnson, Capuche. We are 5-0 up. Where did they... Yeah, the penalty. I forgot. No, it wasn't. It was the Ennis goal there. Yes, of course. I forgot about it. Here's Kumas. Oh, Lewis Kumas, 6-0. What is happening? We're running over them. And what a glorious result this is going to be. Let's just hope we can keep a clean sheet as well, and this will have been a terrific game, a very successful game, and I'm very happy about this result. I'm happy to be through in the FA Cup. It's going to be interesting to see who we will get in the next round, and if we'll get an opportunity to go even further. Oh, Ennis, you close there. Ennis got the ball anyway. He's been terrific in this game. I really hope he is the man of the match. Yes, 10.0. Young! Luke Young, but was he offside? And yeah, nice to see him score. The lad with a load of potential ability. Let's have a look at this. Young running here. No, he shouldn't be offside. That's good. And he really needs to score, because if he wants to develop, which we all want him to do, he needs to be in there, he needs to score, and so on. And this has been a terrific game. 7-0. Everything just went south for Mansfield in the end of the game. Yeah. And in the beginning, we actually did 3 quite quick goals, and then it was completely locked, and here at the end we just scored a lot of goals, which yeah, it's interesting. You can see here 14, 16, 22, and then it went still, nothing happened until 75, and then 78, 83, 84. So yeah, they gave up there. I guess they gave up with that Ennis scoring 4-0, and then it just went away. But a terrific game, and we have one more game to play, and I guess I'll just see you there. And so we're here, last game of this episode, away to York. They're 5th in the league, and yeah, this is the type of games we need to prove ourselves to be better than we have been, and hopefully we can do that as well. Let's see what type of players we have to play with today. International game for Michael Jones. So I'm going to be so scary to put in Ethan Kelly to play from the start. No, I won't. Let's have Luke Young play there at the start and then bring him on. And Fitzgerald still suspended in the league. So Lee Head is back, but is still in light injury. So let's go, where is it here? Yeah, additional, and go general rehab. So we need some central midfielder to get that position. We have Stephen Brogdon. I know he's absolutely not good enough to play. Do we have somebody else? Joe Williams. We haven't used him in a long time now. Let's see if we can put him, yes, like that, and then bring him on like that. He's unhappy, but he is listed. And we can see that Niall Johnson and Miguel says they're both very tired. So yeah, things might happen here. Aaron Harrison is tired, so let's go start with Leon Lambert and maybe even put Sheehan on the bench so that we can rest Aaron Harrison completely. Now, if it's going to be good or bad, I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But we need to try something. We need to test out things in order for... And we need to rest players when they need to be rested. Bennett is going to come in for Comas now as well, because he's also tired. So I guess maybe Shea should come back as well, since Murray is under 90. Tasker is under 90, so let's bring in Kyle Noel. A lot of players without sharpness, which can be a problematic thing, of course, but yeah, we need to rest players. And I think I need to start using them in a rotation system much more often, so that the sharpness can get up on these players, so it doesn't it doesn't make a big difference when you bring in the reserves, because we want to try to get a stable season out of it. And yeah, always more tightly we can do that. Let's go to the dressing room and let's pump our fist and go with the assistant's recommendation. Didn't help a lot, but okay. Kick off and skip, and here we go. Uzanje to Johnson to Lambert. So he makes his first game from the start today, Lambert. Oh, come on. Let's see if Ennis can kick off where he played as good as he played in his last game, or if something is going to go completely different in this game. Seems like we're back in our own division and having problems. Yep. Man, oh man, we played so good in the FA Cup. Yeah, I've changed a couple of players, but yeah, it really goes to show we are struggling in the league. But if it's anywhere we should be struggling, I think it's the league. For the pure reason that you can come back from that. You can't come back from a cup loss, so yeah. But this is not good. They keep on keeping pressure. Oh, come on. I'm going to tell my lads to focus, because I don't want to put too much pressure on them, telling them to demand more yet. Maybe later on in the game. We haven't started out very good. We are playing very bad so far. And yeah, they keep coming. And we keep struggling. Come on. It's way too easy for them. Way too easy. Just like we had it way too easy against Mansfield for some reason in the FA Cup. We need to get a win here. Woking still having a draw in their game. Ennis. No. Hart. Hurst. Come on. Nothing is going our way. I think I'm going to be demanding more now. We can't continue like this. Come on. Played so well against Mansfield. Now we're just collapsing here. Just for a couple of... I think it is the sharpness. I think that makes a big difference. So we need to play them. We need to circulate on the players a lot more, so that we can... Then when they get into the game, they have a sharpness to be able to play for us as well. Not just be some... a good player. That's... Oh, let's look at this. Bennett. Yes! Bennett pulls one back. Mason Bennett. 2-1. That's good. And looking at this, and yeah, between his legs, nice finishing there. Come on, Telford. We need to turn this around now. Woking has taken the lead in their game. Ah, come on. Here they come. A good one. Charlie Cumberford gets it into Hutchinson. Gets it out to Ennis. Here comes Ennis, the star from the previous game. And he did not get past that defender, that's for sure. McAteer. Price. Come on. Good one, Bennett. Come on, Bennett. Out to Ennis. Dribble past them. Penalty. Well, this could be a good one. And it's a yellow card for their player. Come on. Come on. I think it's Hutchinson now. Yes, Hutchinson. And he puts it away. 2-2. 2-2. We're back on track. Come on. Can we turn this game around completely? We really would love that. It's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh, the crowd goes wild here. 2,438 attendance today, which is pleasing to see. Half-time. And, yeah, dressing room. I need to pump my fists. Keep going. It will be worth it in the end. It really will. It really will if we manage to win the game. They're right about that. Here we go. Brace. They start out looking like the better team again. Cumberford stealing that one. That was a good thing to do, but here they come again. And what's... Come on, we need to focus, lads. We need to get three-pointer here today. Johnson. Assess goes down, but Young bringing it up. Bennett. 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 Gets it in there. Hutchinson! Paul Hutchinson with a beautiful goal from that crossing from Bennett. And we've turned it around. 3-2 to Telford. Come on, let's not blow this. We can do this. We are good enough to win this game. And look at that header. Perfect. Just perfect. And you know what? We're going to take a chance now. We're going to bring in Ethan Kelly. Bennett. Cumberford. Azez. Lambert. Noel. Johnson. Ennis. Ethan Ennis. Come on. He goes down again. Points to the spot. Another penalty. Come on, Hutchinson. You can score here again. Yes, of course. He makes a hat-trick. Oh, beautiful. 4-2. What a turnaround. We were outplayed in the start of the game, and we made a terrific comeback. And we are really playing good here now. And I dare not do any changes at the moment, but I would love to take out Azez for Joe Williams, just to rest him. But I don't know if that is a good idea. And not just to rest him, he's on a yellow card as well. I don't want him to get sent off in this game. They bring one back. Come on, focus, lads. They played very well there. I don't know. Do we have somebody that can come in on the sides? No. We don't. I think we're going to have to do this anyway. Take him off. Bring in Joe Williams. Have we done all the changes? No, we have one more change to be able to do. We can see Johnson is very tired as well. But we have nobody that can... Oh, Lewis Kumas can play as a central... Oh, look at that! Ethan Kelly! Was that a heel? Did he heel that ball in? Let's look at this. Hutchinson. Ethan Ennis gets it in there, and no, it wasn't. I thought it went through his legs and he healed the ball there afterwards. So that was good. 5-3. And yeah, we've changed out the central midfield here. Here's Bennett. Kelly was on the run, but no, wasn't to be. Come on, Lambert, Hutchinson, Kelly. Kelly with a lot of players on him. Gets it to Williams. Williams shoots. Oh! But it was a save, so it's a corner. Williams with a corner. He's been out in the freezer because he's been complaining, not getting to play where he wants to play and not getting to play a lot enough games enough with game. He wanted more. So yeah, but at least he's in the game now. I think we're gonna do this as well. Looks like he is. I think we want them like that instead. I think that they're more suitable for that positions, of those positions. So let's see what happens. Is York trying to get back into, and they almost did. Still 5-3, but it was close for them to get just within 1 goal's margin there. The defense hasn't been very good today, but even though the central defenders has played very good according to the average rating. Ethan N is very tired, but he needs to play the entire game because we have no more changes to do. And it's getting close. Maybe we can be able to survive this and win this game. It was not an easy game to win, I must say, but it looks like we're going to make it. Where's Wooking? There. Oh, Hutchinson. No. Comerford. Kumas. Kumas to Noel. Noel. Come on. Just hold on to the ball. We don't need to score anymore, even if that's nice if we could. Of course, we always like to score. But the important thing is not to concede any more goals. Ozanje. Kumas. Ozanje. Kumas. Kumas out to Bennett. Come on. Bennett moving up here. Can he get another good crossing in? No, he did not. But it feels like we're going to win it. 2 minutes to go. And it's loads of extra time today. 7 minutes. But only 2 of them remain. And we have our 2 goals ahead. So they really shouldn't be able to score 2 goals within 2 minutes. But you never know, of course. It has happened before. So, ooh. Hutchinson goes down. Please don't let it be a serious injury. He is injured. We don't want to be without him for any longer period, because then we're going to struggle. He's injured. I think we're gonna see. Can we take him off here? No, we need to go in here then, and should be able to take him off. Yeah, take off. We don't want him to risk any further injuries, so we're just going to have to play without him. Comerford, Bennett, Uzanje. Well, we have played more than... There we go. We win the last game of this episode as well with a very nice turnaround. We were 2-0 down. And yeah, This is good. This was a terrific. This is the scary part, though. We don't want to get him. We don't want him to be out for any longer period. Let's go with that, and let's move on. Oh, another win, but we are still 5 points after Woking because they won their game against Chester with 2-0. So yeah, let's move on here. The FA Cup have been drawn as well. We're going to take a look at that before we end this episode. Young gets one over on York. Yeah, okay, we got him from York. Yeah, I remember that now. Injured, out for 1 day. Thank you very much. Ah, we're going to have him back for the next game. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, I would like to get him permanently as well, but that will be very hard, especially since he's starting to play really good for us. They're going to have their eyes on him, and they're not going to let him go without a fight if he plays good for us. And I guess he has played quite good for us, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look here at his average rating, 7.48. Of course, that's good. 21 appearances and 8 goals. A little low on the goal amount, I would say, considering how good he's been and where his position is, where he plays. But yeah, other than that, that's really good. But yeah, now he will be out. Let's do training, even if it's just for 1 day. I think it's good to have general rehab when they are coming back from injuries. So let's start at the finances. We can see that we made a loss this month for 74,000. Now that was actually we were a bit saved by keeping or getting the FA Cup game. That made us some money. That kept the losses down. But yeah, we really need to get promoted in order for us to survive financially, because otherwise we need to start selling out players, and we really don't want to do that, do we? We want to continue to strengthen this club or this team, not weaken it. And yeah, not much to see there. Not much to see here either. We can't do anything because we don't have any money, so we can't build out anything. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's look at the competitions. We are second in the league. We have played 20 games so far. There is going to be 46, so 26 games left. So more than half the season left to play. So we are not out of it, but we really hope we can start playing really good now, and having a lot of players in the team that can meet up, and so we can rotate players and stuff like that is important for us, of course. We got Maidenhead in the FA Cup. They play in Vanarama National League South, so they are a division below us. So let's hope they don't beat us. FA Trophy has not started yet. Not until December will we enter that competition. So more than a month left before we get into that one. Let's have a look at the schedule and see who's coming up here now. Next episode will be Dagon Reed, Northampton and Oxford. 1 home game and 2 away games. And I guess that's going to be quite pleasant to do. Hoping for a good episode next time as well. This has been a very good episode. We can go back to the schedule here and see 3-0 against Barnet, 7-0 against Mansfield, and 5-3 against York. I call that a successful episode. Let's have a look at Mansfield just to see where they are in the table. They're 19th. So they are on the brink of going out of this division. So, yeah. Maybe that's the reason we did beat them. Maybe they were saving themselves for so that they wouldn't go out. And I always, when I go into teams, I always go in and look at their hot prospect, and it looks like it has some nice features here. And his contract runs out 29. That's 2 years, but we're going to do a scout report as well. I try to scout as many of those hot prospects in different teams, because that's how I find many of my young prospect that I sign. It is going into, sometimes I just go through the entire divisions and just going into Woking here, and we can see Ian Blackmore, 21-year-old. It's a bit old to be a hot prospect, I feel, but yeah, we can scout him and see, just to see if he's anything to have. And that's how I pretty much find my players. And we're 20-year-old. Let's see if we can find some really young, some 16, 17 or something, 18 there. Aston Müller, not much known about him, but I'm going to be sending out a scout report for him and see if he's anything we want. So that's pretty much why I find a lot of young player. I always try to sign young players. Now, finding the old players, I pretty much go through the motion of trying to find players that is out of contract and free. I also do that with the young players. Sometimes I find young players that are on free transfer, and I take them on trials and see what kind of star ratings they have. So yeah, you can see that he has some reputation that is quite high, or maybe it's just because it's grey there. Oh well. Grimsby has a 20-year-old. Gateshead has a 21-year-old. Sutton has a 19-year-old. Oldham. I really love to find some 16, 17-year-old that, and then here's another 18-year-old. English. I do prefer when they are English, to be honest. He's Irish and English. Let's put another scout on this one to see if he really is something. Well, he's got the reputation of fairly good, so maybe not. Was that Gates? No, it was Oldham, right? No, Chester. Chester, yes. Oxford. 19. You know what? I often also go through something like this. I try to find... Oh, that's only teams. I need to go into the Vanarama National League, go down. There is a team that I know has a good youth system. Let's see if they're up. Yep, Dulwich Hamlet. Here they only have fairly basic one, but yeah, I've found some really good players from this team. They seem to have to get up some players from time to time. So how old was this player? He's 18. He's a striker, an attacking midfielder as well, and he looks to have some really good numbers here. Determination, over 10 in determination. That's a green light for me to be interested directly, because determination is, it's pretty important for them to really put an effort into developing. So I really like that. Passing is another thing that I really love when they have high. So I'm going to be, I think I'm going to be putting him on a shortlist, and he's a striker and an attacking midfielder. So I put him on the attacking striker position, and I do it I'll keep him on forever, and we scout him. Let's have a scout report and see if he's any good. So that's pretty much how I deal with transfers. Of course, you've all seen a lot of different tutorials and stuff like that when people bring in on trials just to find out if they're anything to have. A lot of players that are on free transfers, they bring in on trials, and instead of scouting them, you can see them how good they are, and you can try to sign them there after they've or during their trial. So, but you've all seen that. I don't know if you've seen this way of getting players, especially like this, trying to find young players in teams and move on. You can also see he seems to have been playing a lot of games already. He's been playing for, this is his 3rd year playing games. So yeah, it's not played very well, average rating of 667, but that doesn't say that he's not good. His potential abilities can be rocket high anyway, but he might have a low current ability. And yeah, so I'm really looking for, I mean, sometimes just looking at player like this, and I can see a lot of, I mean, he's at least 10 in finishing as well, at least 10 in first touch. There's a lot of good things about this player that really strikes me as something that I would love to get my hands on already. I would really love to sign him already, but his contract expires at the end of the season, so maybe I can get him on a free transfer for the next year. But as I said, I still want to scout him as well. But I feel that if he ends up getting able to sign him on free transfer before he's fully scouted, I'm pretty much going to take a chance and try to sign this player. That's the type of things I do. Is there any, let's say, injuries? This is interesting as well. If he's had any longer, he's had 4 weeks there, which isn't good, of course, a groin strain. But other than that, 7 days and 3 days is not a lot, and he's only had 1 each season, so to speak. So he hasn't had any major injuries or any repeating injuries. It's pretty impossible to go an entire season without any injuries at all. So yeah. So this is looking like a very interesting player, and we're gonna follow him as much as possible and see if we can't sign him when the season closes into an end. So yeah, maybe we should do something like this as well. Declare interest for transfer. Just looking like that, so that maybe we can yeah, let's see here. We get a count. Is there anything in story connected with the, yeah, we're gonna respond to that. I'm a big fan, and the opportunity arrives, bring him here. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that, because that will hopefully get him a bit unrested in Dulwich, and perhaps want to get a move, so he won't sign a contract for them, won't sign an extension. And if we can make that happen, we of course improve our chances of getting him on a free transfer for the next season. Yeah. So yeah, now you know a bit about how I work with trying to find players, and how I work when it comes to signing players and stuff like that. Maybe that could be a bit of a tip for somebody. Somebody might be taking an interest in that and try to do a similar thing when they play. and you know about my plan when it comes to going like this. You go into the Premier League. I often go to the Premier League anyway, and I go into like Manchester United, and I take under 18 team, and you pretty much this. We are not in the right. I want that view, because you want to see the contract ends 28, and look. Darren Davies' contract runs out when this season is over, so we go in on him, and we pretty much I always put them on shortlist indefinitely. We're going to play on maybe not indefinite. Let's remove him first of all, because I think we only want him to be there for a year. If they extend his contract, we'll wait. So, but it's nice to because this is the players I take, should I say, a chance on. If they leave Manchester United when I'm down where I am, I have a feeling that those players is not going to be bad players. They're maybe not going to be as great as one was hoping, but since they came from these academies, I feel like they would at least be good players. So, yeah, let's see if there's any more. There's another one here, Tim Hartleaf, and I just go with the same thing, add to shortlist, and this is a defender, and we go 1 year. Because then we'll get notified if he's released by United, or if he signs a new contract with United, which we don't know. And we don't really know how good he is, but a defender with at least 11 in marking, that's kind of good. And 14 at least in jumping reach. I mean, he could be a good defender, really good. Let's see, is there any? Oh, there's 3 more here. Joe Cherry. Joe Cherry, and yeah, I'm attacking midfielder. Let's go for shortlist and mid center and 1 year. And so if these players get released, I don't really scout them, because I think I don't want to throw out money on that. I think we have a good chance of hoping that they are a good player. And you could also, if they get released, you could also do the things where you try to get them on a trial, and that is pretty much like scouting them, because you get to know a lot of them, a lot of numbers, maybe even more than when you scout them. So yeah, so that's the other way I go about finding players to sign. But I guess this way you know me, that I've done before, because I've talked about that a lot of times. So yeah, Manchester City, I go into almost every Premier League team and do this, but at the moment I really don't have the time, because I need to edit this and everything before I head off to work. So I think we're going to be satisfied with what we've done today. I think we've had a good episode in lots of ways. I've been a bit off. I can understand that, and I can understand if that's been a bit boring for you that I've been this off, but I'm very, very tired. I've had to go up early in the morning now, 3 days in a row, at the same time that I don't come home from... I'm home at midnight and stuff like that, and then going up 6 or 7 in the morning every day for 3 days, and I can't go to bed before I head off to work again. So it's been long days, and I'm a bit tired. So I hope you have sympathy with me there, so you don't complain too much about how slow I've been today. But anyway, enough talking from me. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, and leave a little comment. Share with your friends if they're interested in Football Manager. Of course, if they're not interested in football or Football Manager, it's kind of ridiculous to share with your friends. Or pointless, I should say, not ridiculous, but pointless. And stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.